Welcome back to the Ethereal Plains, everyone, where this fucking shit happens every fucking week. We don't know why we're here, we just exist here.
To suffer.
So, yeah, this is great. Welcome to D&D. Welcome to the epilogue. I'm ignoring you, Gipsy.
Gipsy, shush.
Last time, we met our very successful heroes. They had quelled their final enemy, Cortana, the goddess of creation, and slew her in glorious combat in outer space.
The final anime waifu.
Yes. Well, you say that. All for now.
Anime waifus are gone.
You can't introduce more anime waifus in the epilogues, Venom! This is our time! The
We
time
have
of the
destroyed
anime
the creator of
waifus!
anime waifus.
Anyways. A lot of you have been spending your few days of off time catching up with whomst ever you feel. And now, today is the celebration within the city. Today is the day where they celebrate the heroes of the realm. You all depart from the ship fairly early in the morning, about, say, 9 o'clock in the morning, and are immediately greeted by basically a sea of citizens who are cheering for you all.
Gipsy!
What?
Good to finally be recognized.
I'm assuming that was Gypsy's doing.
That's hilarious.
I finally get paid on my commission to assassinate you.
Galahad wants to be excited, but he's looking everywhere for Liar.
Yeah. How
Because
long
she
has it
vanished.
been?
It's been like a few days. It's been like 3 days.
Okay.
Unless if she's showed up randomly.
Unless you showed up randomly.
She was gone that whole day after the battle, probably. And then in the morning, she was making breakfast like nothing ever happened.
Okay.
Huh.
So she would have been back.
Okay, then. Okay, then never mind.
She also really didn't want to come to this party feast thing. And as soon as she sees the giant crowd out the door, like, she probably took a lot of convincing to come to this at all, and she just, like, turns back around and tries to walk back inside.
Oh no,
you earned this.
I really don't think that I did, actually.
You deserve this. You deserve this.
That's very nice of you to say, but I'm not sure.
Come now. We've all put in our effort. We've all put in our work. Each and every one of us has done our part.
Maybe Jesus should just go with my stat or something.
It's going to be nice. There's going to be great food. There's going to be music, probably. Who knows?
That is for certain.
She still looks incredibly reluctant, but if someone sort of leads her back out, she'll go with them.
I wonder who...
But who would do that? Hey, of the party, which one of us does that?
Squinty eyes at you.
Galahad.
Be anyone.
Galahad waits for a second, like, he crosses his arms, he's like, is she gonna go on her own? No. Okay. And he grabs her hand and he leads her out to everyone else.
Nani?
He
And
follows. Still reluctant.
and Hen perks on her shoulder
No.
and nudges her.
And blast out her eardrum with encouragement.
No, nope. Just quietly nuzzles encouragement.
Can
Cool.
Jesus come to the party? We'll do
Yeah,
better.
he can fit. He will
Okay.
be fine.
Are
He
you
just
kidding?
follows along.
This is a family of dragons. You think they can't accommodate one more?
Yeah, that's fair.
It's about as well
man.
2 more.
Jesus human form reveal randomly.
Nah, not yet.
Not until they're adults.
He is technically an adult.
I thought it was an
Yeah.
until
Oh,
they're
we just
They grow
don't
so
get the
fast.
reveal. He's
I
still
don't
a
have heart
child
for
by
him.
dragon standards.
He's a child by platinum dragon standards.
I thought it
Wait. Ravak, get back here.
was ancient that they get their polymorph ability.
Yes. So this is in the 3. Does anyone else do anything between the 3 days? It says in the chat that Ravak went back to
His home.
his home
to
and informed
inform
Kiko.
Kaiko
Oh.
At
about
this
the
time?
wedding ceremony. Yep.
Where will it be held?
Yeah, that'd be a good question.
I guess the main area. Oh, Valentia, I guess.
Ooh,
Okay.
before, after the feast, I'm guessing.
Most likely, because obviously wedding's a big thing.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. Ooh. I know. Suddenly what I want to do with Toes epilogue later on.
There we go.
Okay. Gungir, do you want to craft anything, boy?
Bruh.
Gungir gets a vacation.
That being said,
Gungir's vacation is crafting things. Just this time he's crafting things that don't
Ravak's
hurt
wedding
anyone.
ring. Craft Ravak's wedding ring.
what Gungir is going to be doing is, now that this whole mess has been kind of taken care of, Gungir is kind of scarce for the next couple of days, as he is finally going to put together his final contraption
Fine.
for this campaign, seeing as how what he was originally supposed to do when he got here is set up an extra dimensional door back to his family shop.
Okay.
But he's going to be a little scarce because he's been away from home for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. We don't know.
It's been
Although time is
probably close
convoluted
to
in
2
Nordrum.
years.
It could be if Galahad has learned anything, it's that it can be different times.
Time is
It
convoluted.
can be whatever you want it to be.
Time is convoluted in Nordron.
Been a while.
But he also
It's
feels like
certainly
this.
been a year or 2 years for Gungir.
Feels like this might be a little bit too much of a goodbye for him to be like, hey, I'll build it. I'm heading home. So he's going to be a little scarce those couple of days while he works on that. And it's just going to be like like a big old wooden door with some iron hinge or some iron like bands on it. But the idea is he was going to buy up a shop somewhere in town, and then he'd just slap the door on front and act as an extra dimensional door for him to head on home.
All right. So you just purchased like an abandoned building, basically.
Oh, and in his off time, he will spend time with his adopted morph child.
Yeah!
When did you get an adopted morph child?
Actually,
The adopted Tull.
During that day that Liar is gone, Gungir spends a lot of time catching up with Toe.
Aw.
Hey, Storm, random question.
Yeah.
Is he buying a warehouse and turning part of it into fantasy Panera bread?
No. He's a craftsman, not a chef. If we've learned anything from the worm meat debacle,
Oh god, the worm meat.
from the worm bacon, he's not a chef by any stretch of the imagination.
Forgot
He'd
about
burn
that.
it somehow if it's
Forgot
already
about
charred meat.
that. Oh.
How could you forget the worm
Was that-
meat?
I can't remember. Was that around the same time that Barrick offered you guys fish wine?
No,
Possibly.
probably. I don't know.
Have
If
you
we're
ever heard of
slipping-
traumatic amnesia?
Anyways,
Disassociative
moving on.
survival mechanism.
If we're slipping in some stuff into these previous few days, could Toe have a moment with Gungir?
Dad gear, sure.
With father. Oh my god, what if Gungir grew like a shrub mustache?
Like a goatee.
No, just a mustache. Dad, he'd
The
be
sickest
glued on.
handlebar mustache.
he'd be full dad gear.
Wouldn't that be our loss?
Hey, can it be Mario mustache though?
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent.
Do. Well, I don't know how the rest of this fucking goes, but
Oh no! Just a Pringles, the Pringles mustache.
Yes.
Yes.
That's it.
Gungir can rock it.
Gungir could absolutely rock it.
But yes, Toe approaching Gungir. I don't know what. I don't know. He finds them. But they approach Gungir and they're like, father, dad.
Man, that still feels weird hearing that.
Feels a little weird saying it still.
I still don't know how I'm going to explain this to my dad. Oh man.
I hope I get to meet him someday. But hey, Dad.
You see Gungir working on a door. The moment you say that, he quickly looks down at it, then looks back to you.
I have decided what I want
old
you
is
to do for
Gungir?
me.
Gungir will
You know,
help.
like as a parent.
And what would that be, adopted child?
I want to go to school.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That sounds
I
pretty.
mean,
This is pretty sweet. I've never been to school myself.
really? I will tell you all about it when I go there.
Oh,
But, like, I figure you guys owe me kind of a lot of back pay, and maybe that could go towards my tuition.
yeah, totally.
I was working
Awesome.
on it.
We never did get that figured out, did we?
No.
It's okay.
That's what we call an oh shit moment.
That's
There
okay.
were a
We
lot
can
of
hand
people you
wave it
never
away
paid.
in the epilogue.
You see like a little safe that says "Falls money do not touch."
Given the amount of award money I'm betting the Royals are going to give us, we'll just pay everyone 10 times what they were owed.
So you're gonna repay both Minerva and Weiss, even though they've left your party.
I mean, yeah, we.
Time spent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for what they already did for us?
Wow.
Yes.
But
Well, next week's adventure, join us for T.B.W. commits tax evasion.
Kukuwabansi to the billing department. But yeah, I figure, you know, like, I'm still pretty young, and, I mean, I can literally be anything that I want to be, but I don't really
Damn straight.
know
As long as you
what
put
I
your
want to be.
as long as you put your mind towards it, you can be anything.
Yeah, and also as long as I, like, know what it looks like.
Yeah, envision it in your mind. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
pretty much
child.
how it works.
Yeah, that's my
But yeah, but I figure maybe if I go to school, I'll actually be able to figure out what I want to be, other than a really, really good assassin.
Imagine all the other kids in high school, and none of them will have a kill record as high as yours.
Yeah.
Oh. We'll probably leave that one out.
If they did, I'd have to probably go back to work.
Yeah? Yeah, hell yeah. We'll get you into school.
Awesome! Thank you, Dad Gear. And he hugged
It's canon now.
They hug Gungir.
Gungir will hug them back. Are you going to need a vehicle to get to school? You can take the sub.
Commit vehicle manslaughter in the sub.
Hey, I'm a great driver.
Do you know how the parallel...
I'm joking.
You know how the parallel park it next to all the horse-drawn carts, right?
Of course. That's why you hired me as a pilot. And also because I was deceiving you super well.
Hey, does anybody want to carpool to school?
Super well.
Oh, sorry, I can't carpool. I have a submarine.
But yeah.
Like our third session with Toe was a little sus.
Not my fault. You guys are so likable. Mostly.
Problem to have.
Side eyes fall.
Daddy says it's one of my greatest strengths. Thank God I'm not a villain. A very likable villain.
No. But yeah, that was Toe's thing. That's what they're gonna do with their future. They're gonna go to school.
Oh.
Hooray!
Oh, he's back again.
Problems? Technical issues?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hi. Anyway. So, Feast or anybody else?
Anybody else got anything that they want to do?
I got a thing.
Reh.
Dragon!
Alright.
Dragon?
Yes, I saw
Your
that.
thing, Dragon.
Yes. I was just waiting until you'd finished up.
Go for it.
I'm done.
Okay, so he's, after trying to get everything started, at least situated with the new keep that he wants to take, he is going to go on a very, as far as Thorn can take him at least, a short tour of the countryside, trying to find good candidates to become squires.
Okay. I
already have some names and inserted story points that would happen later on, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, and goddammit, OBS. Please don't break on me.
Uh-oh.
Please don't break.
Okay, no, we're good. It's just OBS being weird.
I'm also cooking
Alright.
food right now, so if the stove is too loud, let me know and I will mute myself.
I don't hear anything.
Oh, sweet. Y'all are missing out on the sound of sizzling meat.
I want
ASMR.
Rip.
Cooking stream.
Yes, please.
I'm joking. No, don't. That might actually screw up your mic.
Yeah, it's not a very good mic anyways.
Ah, there's the sizzle.
Yes.
Anyways, so you locate the individuals in question after some extended time going about different places. You do find a suitable amount of people who are willing to help you out, who are not exactly interested in their particular politics / religion / places that they're living in, and just want someplace fresh, you know? And so you get at least a decent number of people to start up your keep once again.
The number that I'm going with is 3.
Okay. 3, yeah, that's... You find 3 worthy enough candidates that fit the bill,
Excellent.
just for sake of my sanity.
No, it's all good. Oh, yeah. Like, my
Yes.
thing is, I have this planned out, so, like, this character just we could have done this epilogue, like, 3 or 4 years in the future, and they're, like, the basics of their backstories would have been in order.
Mm. Anyways, after you find your specific people and tell them where they need to go, you eventually return back and arrive as per typical with the crew. Probably arriving a few hours before the celebration begins. Probably like in the eve of night.
Oh, yeah.
Because Thorn, surprisingly, is a very quiet flyer, despite being a big hulking beast. Also, he has to sleep in the storage hold because he's too big to fit anywhere else.
Oh, we gotta update his room.
Unfortunately, he can't squeeze through most of the hallways anymore.
Wait, so
We need a
He's a
dragon
bit too
docking
big.
bay.
I mean,
wait,
technically, that's
he
also
could-
where Jesus sleeps. Because he's also too big to fit
get
anywhere else.
The storage. He could get into the garage door on the storage room.
It literally houses a giant railgun cannon that's literally classified as a huge creation.
Listen, the interior of the sub has been as nebulous as the TARDIS.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the giant cannon could have been deconstructed and reconstructed in the base or in the ship.
Oh, it's it has its own like a little like mobile platform that it sits on, so you just rotate it out of the way to get shit in and out. Anyways, that's besides the point.
Okay. God damn.
They probably were spent the most of the time traveling to get back to Valentia. Oh, probably. I would assume so. Yeah. You would have time to give your full report.
Is somebody talking on the other line there? Because I cannot hear anybody.
Yeah, me neither.
What?
Hello?
I don't know. I can't
Hi?
hear dragon, I guess. Dragon.
Can you not
the
hear me,
fuck?
Cat?
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Is
still can't hear
Discord
dragon.
taking a shit?
Maz has been talking. I've been hearing Maz this whole time.
oh,
Yeah, I haven't had an issue
fuck.
here.
As
Oh.
been talking?
Bruh.
oh, there we go.
I think it's been Discord having a shit
Turned the
today.
volume all the way
No,
down. Never mind.
I still had him muted from last campaign.
We did a joke. We did a joke where we muted him and then we forgot about it. I remembered.
No, I know why we muted him.
Guess I'll leave then.
Aww.
Oh, you're fine.
Anyway, so yeah, I guess Cassandra has time to go check, give her full report, and I'm guessing after she gives that report, she's probably handed that list I told you about, Venom.
The list of how. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that list. I just bring it to those guys. They'll probably need it.
Yeah. And just be like, here you go. Here's a list of something.
And then just Cassandra's very unimpressed as she looks it over. Just like,
Ethereal plays chat!
What?
Look at the EP attached chat. Thank you for blessing us with that.
Paint it green. Paint it green, and then we're good.
What?
You photoshopped the Pringles thing onto the fucking face of Gunky.
This is the true collaboration between artists.
Gipsy, do me a favor. Color the mustache green.
Which one, though?
Yes. All of them.
First one.
First one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's the most properly sized. That's amazing. Thank you, Gypsy. I did not think I would need that in my life, but my life is now complete.
The second one just gives him a Hercule Poirot look.
And the third one is just way too extra.
The third one is Sam Elliott.
Thank you, Gypsy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking Christ. Damn, chat, you need to see this, but unfortunately, I've only my freaking...
I'll edit on the thumbnail.
Yeah, edit it onto the thumbnail. Thank you, Tom. Photoshop that shit.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
So who above game question, who could be considered like the de facto quote unquote leader figure of...
I would consider Asemar, technically, the best
Points
person
at
who would be...
Asemar, points at Gungir?
Asemar is the most
both.
mature and sane person, but Gungir has been making the decisions despite that.
Gungir's the heart of the party. Asemar's the designated driver.
Yeah.
Asemar's the leader, Gungir's the mascot.
Oh,
There was
God.
at one point.
Driver.
There was at one point Ravak was like, "I consider Gungir to be the boss," and then Gungir's
Yeah.
like, "Man,
I
why the
is
fuck
him.
would you do that?"
Why would you put that pain onto me?
I mean,
Why
to
would
be
you
fair-
make? Why, I'm not fit for that position.
To be fair, my character is like kind of watched and followed what Gungir has done out of morbid curiosity. What is
Fair enough.
this?
What is this little
monkey?
gremlins?
What is this small potato man, and why does he keep making things?
He makes so many things.
he just won't stop.
Christ.
I mean, to be fair, my
So, yeah,
character
like-
has a changing sword that practically rivals my legendary
Godslayer.
weapon now, or the Godslayer. Thank you.
The only thing that keeps it from rivaling the Godslayer is the DM. Is the DM's
Yeah.
call.
Oh, absolutely. Like,
I mean, fuck. Galahad's sword has already. What's your max damage that you've done, or highest damage you've done with that thing?
It's outperformed
Okay.
most of the Godslayers except for Falchion.
Listen, smite damage is all me. It doesn't. The weapon doesn't get to take credit for all that. But yeah,
In
it is
your
ridiculously
hands.
powerful.
How
Yeah.
powerful has the Vatican cannon been?
It's hit for like 140 or something.
Which, again, it's less than Falchion, but it's definitely higher than all of the other Godslayers
But
because
the
I have
power-
had to
the-
nerf their damage.
The power in it is that it freaking heals you.
Damn.
Yeah.
The power, the true power of it was so. I never got to get into a slugfest with it, but the whole fact that it heals you for an equivalent amount of damage that it deals. So that
That is
basically
insane.
my health just could go from 1 back to full with a set of attacks. I was waiting for the moment when someone was just gonna be like, "Boof, boof, boof," and beat Galahad down to nothing, and he was gonna be like, "Sunburst as a bonus action, attack, attack, attack," and just be full again. Never got that.
I mean, technically that might happen with the Hersher Gauntlet
Yeah.
in the future. Considering that one.
I'm scared.
Is there anybody
I
else
know-
with
I
stuff?
think I-
Or are we doing the
I
party?
think I know who you're talking about, and I'm going to love doing
The
that.
Hersher Gauntlet probably won't be a thing until our 5th anniversary.
I mean, I'll be fair. Our technical, I believe it's 4th year doing this is like this year.
No, we've been only doing this for like 2 years.
We started in 2019.
Oh man, it's almost been years.
It's almost been 3 years, but we've only been doing this so far for 2.
Yeah, we've been doing this specific campaign for about 2 to 3 years now.
Because you're not going to make us wait 3 freaking years for the 5th anniversary of this campaign to do that shit. Fuck off.
Yeah, at the latest, I do it next year.
Anywho.
And that's at the latest. But yeah,
And hopefully by then I'm able to bring back DT.
all right, guys.
Anyways,
guys,
I
focus.
got
distractions
tracked to the actual
aside,
campaign.
anybody else have anything
I
that they want?
wasn't even done, lol.
Yeah, well, get your shit done.
I was gonna say that later that evening, probably sometime before Asemar returns, it's just Cassandra like come. I assume most of the group is like on the compass rose.
Probably.
Yeah,
If you want it to be specifically before I return, that's okay. I get how it is.
I'm just assuming based on like time frame, because she would have probably returned like fairly early evening, maybe late afternoon.
No, I get it. Our characters haven't exactly gotten along.
She does see you as responsible. Like when she returns, she would actually look for you first, to be fair. And when she finds out that you're not there, she would just
Bruh. It got cut off.
Got cut off a little bit, but
yeah,
the
like
sentiment's
she would actually look for Asemar first, and when she finds out he's gone out and hasn't returned yet, she would then ask who would be the de facto in charge at the moment.
Again, that'd be technically
not
Gungir.
Gungir. Then maybe by age you could go with Galahad?
What?
Technically, technically, you could. The only other person you could probably give it to would be maybe Ravak, but he'd probably think it'd be a gift, most likely.
Ugh.
The only other person who
Liar.
might have been stuck around might have been freaking Calmly, but she'd probably be at the castle, most
What's
likely.
going on?
Very likely. Who is that?
That's Galahad.
I feel hesitant handing this off to Gungir. I suppose I can hand it off to you. I've been given this. She holds out just a sheet of paper towards Galahad. This is an IOU list for.
Never mind.
Yeah, just
I'm all good. I just finished making my food and I'm back in my dorm, so now I can change back to my PC.
Yeah.
Good.
So yeah, just Cassandra holds out a sheet of paper towards Galahad
Please
and is
continue.
like, "This is an IOU list for everyone your group has yet to pay back."
Oh, right. With the money thing, with the gold coins that people value. I'm sorry. I got a bunch of it when I was younger, and then I take the sheet of paper. So I'm not always. Oh.
Yeah, you just see a large number.
How many zeros?
No.
Zeros.
It's fine. It's fine. It's like 4 zeros.
Cassandra just sort of gives him this sort of like unimpressed, half-witted look, but does say like, "It's not for you in particular to be paying back. It's for the group as a whole. From what I've heard, there were promised payments that have yet to be paid."
Okay, better question. How many platinum?
Who made you the
Financier.
Who made you the financier for our former employees?
These were complaints.
Yeah, just Cassandra gives like this like deadpan, and it's like financier would not be the correct way to put it. I was simply given the list by Majesty. Her Majesty, however, received numerous complaints from these people. She says, pointing to the list. So she compiled the list and gave it to me
down the list.
to hand off to you.
Who is on the list?
So you have Minerva, Morgan, Weiss. Conrad's not on the list because he doesn't need money.
Because he's God.
better not.
That was a great revelation.
What if God was one?
Technically, you know what? Just to throw some
A poor motherfucker.
throw some people under the bus because I feel like they would probably want some form of money at that given time. Zero. Brent's character when he showed up because he was never compensated for anything.
There's a mushroom man. He has no concept of monetary.
No. The ninja.
Oh.
Oh, the
Not-
ninja box guy.
Not bread.
Yes.
Gotcha.
You're thinking of Despond. Mossy Boy is far gone.
He's invited to the feast, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see.
Mushrooms allowed.
Unfortunately, I
on
lost
that list.
contact with him. I have no idea.
Among Us.
Too bad.
Yeah.
He's an NPC. I don't need it. I don't need the player here.
Also,
Oof.
when did Cassandra become an IRS narc? I don't
need
care
to be
who they're
thirsty
sending.
and-
I'm not paying taxes.
Okay.
Shit from Disney Angel.
Again, next week, Fukuwamansi commits tax fraud and commits tax evasion.
Okay.
He brought their mom back.
Those are the only
We don't know the
people.
kingdom shit.
Well, at first, Cobbly's name was written on there, but it was then crossed out. For
Wait,
'cause
I
she
think
got a lot
Morgan
more
was traveling with us on a voluntary basis, not a hired basis.
technically, she was doing shit for you guys on the side.
Yeah, it was like school credit.
All right, we'll pay her.
Bruh.
What about? Now, hold on. What about the siren?
Oh, that bitch
Oh,
was
do you mean
evil.
Audrey?
Yeah, Audrey. I mean, yeah, but you know,
She's
Well,
not
Double
listed.
agent.
She's not listed for good reason.
Did we kill her?
No, she was neutral. She never really bothered to fuck with you guys, and I mean, you did kill like a lot of her cultists, but
she got a feel for our power level
worst-
and did the wise,
the
smart
worst-
thing an assassin does, and lays low for a few years.
The worst thing we did with her was me casting like a level 6 or 7 magic missile on her.
And she noped out. She was like, "Nope, I can't win this fight, so I'm gone."
no, she she managed to convince her way out of the fight because Liar was more of a concern.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I've got
A little ice cube.
Minerva Morgan, Weiss, 0, and then I've written Toe. Kamwi's crossed out. Toe needs to be paid compensated as well.
Yep.
And
Put it into his tuition.
Barak.
It's just
I would
Barak,
Well,
how
keep
is
in mind-
Barak on here?
Oh, and technically
Yeah,
also
that's-
Freddy.
We'll send
Correct.
it to his family.
Barek's ghost appears. Oh, you sold me money!
Oh, right.
Maybe.
True Resurrection.
Like- Willed it
I
to.
cast True Resurrection, resurrecting Barak from the
You already used that scroll.
He was turned to dust after being
Oh, yeah.
split in half.
No, he is technically.
grave. True Resurrection creates a new body if someone doesn't have one.
And Barek chooses to come back.
Deleted.
Come back.
He is my
Probably
character,
appears-
so I can decide that.
He was a damn fool.
No! No! Come on, get out of here!
Far away from us.
Probably snap. Because she can do that.
All right. Well, I did.
Barak
That
catches
qualifies
her
as
snap.
repaying the debt, so I'm going to cross off Barak now. He was resurrected.
I think the free room and board for Freddy should count towards something.
Yeah.
If you promise to let me,
Anyways.
if you promise to give me your couch, I'll consider my debt gone.
To just give him the
Alright.
fucking couch.
Oh, that sounds
That's all he
perfect.
wants.
Lara starts to push the couch out of the submarine.
Not so quickly. Not so quickly.
You hear the scream.
I want
As it
to
falls from the
mention
sky.
I want to mention that everyone written on that list are the people that complained, which explains why Toe is not on there because Toe didn't even bother complaining.
No, wait. She doesn't push the couch out of the ship. She just pushes the couch into Freddy's fucking room.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Can buy a
Okay.
new
The
couch.
floor ice and just slides it along.
I'll look at my inventory real quick here. Because I don't know what kind of reward we're going to be granted for our deeds at
I
this
have a
feast.
random question.
You know,
But,
saving the
um,
universe.
Let's see. Minerva Morgan, Weiss 0. Toe.
That's
So-
5.
550. Okay, I send each of them 50,000 gold pieces.
Oh.
Sit in Toe's
Ooh.
college fund.
Okay, well, I'll you know what, Maz, I'm just gonna DM you 50k for Weiss. There you go. So I don't
folks, I
forget.
have bad news. Titnukuku
Okay.
Wabansi is now bankrupt.
No, that's only half of my gold.
You might have been bankrupt, not the rest of us.
Well, I guess
know
for
Didn't you know that Galahad was
Mr.
the
Moneybags.
51% holder?
But
Yeah, Galahad had a majority of the gold, and just because he was an urchin who grew up on the streets, and then suddenly a windfall just from a magical reward just dropped into his lap, he has no concept of the value of money.
I think Lyre might have the most money now.
Anyways,
that's
after
fun.
handing off the list and sort of explaining a bit about like these are all the complaintees and stuff, as Galahad's starting to just sort that out to herself, Cassandra just politely takes her leave, saying she has more business to attend to.
Are we going to see you at the feast?
Of
I'm sorry.
course, I'm not.
So I have to get out of that headspace. Are we going
Yeah.
to see you at the feast?
Of course, I wouldn't.
he had a voice crack.
Sure.
Still happens.
I wouldn't possibly think of missing something as important as that.
Good. I'll be glad to see you there.
Do you actually have more than that, Cat?
Oh yeah.
Boom.
She's still got
she's
all the
loaded.
gold.
Well, I can't remember. You do gold to platinum.
It's
is
it's
100.
100 to 100, a 1 to 100. Yeah, Asemar's not that far
Claire's
behind
just
her.
been sending money to her family and spending it on nothing else.
And I mean,
Besides, like basic supplies, which are cheap as hell.
Could,
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to,
okay, I
if you
think-
guys want to help, because you guys were both had more than Galahad.
I think Fall. Yeah, I was gonna say I think Fall is richer because 9100 platinum is like 910,000 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have 9,200.
Great. Then he can pay all the debts.
as a fee
Fuck
for
you! I
having to
didn't. I
re-enter
don't even
into
have a
the
percent in this company.
Wabenzi.
No, you left. That's
I don't
there's a
even have a
re-entry
share
fee.
in this company.
Fall, we do have a signing fee of 10% of your material wealth.
Oh.
Just my lawyer.
And then came back in.
Anyways, I just wanted to one last
Hey,
thing I
Venom?
wanted to mention to Venom. I wanted to mention to Venom one last thing is that to remember to set aside at some point a scene between Cassandra and Angel.
Sure.
Okay.
Now or later?
Whenever is convenient.
Hey, Venom,
Okay.
really quick.
Okay.
Can you add Fall's name to that list?
No.
Galahad purposefully doesn't send anything to Fall. In fact, where's Fall's room?
Sliding his rapier out of his sheath slowly.
Okay. His room's in the ship, so yeah. Easy enough to find. You know where it is.
I like to be.
Oh shit!
What's the word I'm looking for?
Guidance?
I'm going to turn invisible
Oh god.
using the spell invisibility. Okay.
Oh, no!
32
Natural.
stealth.
Natural 32.
So 32 stealth. I sneak into Fall's room and steal 100,000 gold coins.
Fuck you, no.
You know, you're either there or you're not there. So, I guess.
Here's the funny thing, though. None of that gold's in his room. It's in a portable hold that he holds.
That stealth is then to sneak up on you.
Pickpocket.
Alright, sleight of hand, I guess, with advantage for the portable hole.
Don't
With
mind.
advantage? Okay.
Advantage, because you're invisible.
20
I like to roll stealth, or I like to roll perception.
With disadvantage, because he's invisible. Because you don't know he's there.
Tides of chaos.
Alright, then just roll once. You have to beat a 26. Good luck.
Trying to roll. It's taking a bit.
It'll take time.
Oh, there we go.
And it's 21.
15.
Ah,
No,
Fail.
15. Nope.
no, man.
So the portable
That second
hole,
one was close.
that was close.
I just slide it gently out of his pouch, and then I'm gone.
Yes, I'd like to sue for defamation of character.
We have video evidence.
And
I extract
we have live
100,000.
footage.
I extract 100,000 gold coins to help pay. It's just him helping pay for the stuff, and then I set it on his bed in his bedroom. Oh, he must have forgotten it.
Fair enough. I'll give you that.
It's true.
Alright, so that's fine. I'll allow this. Alright, if that's everybody's shit,
I need to start
Party.
putting a ward in my room.
Party.
yeah.
Like-
He
Her
only
fancy
did that
kimono.
because Fall had the balls to put his name on the list.
I was joking on that. That was an out-of-game joke.
It's a
you should
tiny. It's
specify
a
that
drop
it's
in the water.
Anyways.
Yeah, but now I'm not the richest person.
Oh
Right.
no!
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Cry
yes,
about.
you have more money than that ever has been seen by gods or man.
Deal,
D&D campaign.
deal another 100k just for him saying that.
No, I took a fair amount. It's not. I paid 150k. He paid 100k.
Alright, fair enough. Okay. I will actually do that scene with Angel and Cassandra now.
Oh, okay.
Because
Then
this
party.
feels appropriate. Then party.
Yeet.
I mean, I haven't done my scene.
What?
Well,
Well, you can do it next.
Ooh.
What?
I didn't know you had one.
I didn't
I
know you
always-
had one either.
If Kit does have one, I would let Kit do
I'll
this
wait.
first because mine might be a little bit important.
Okay, I'll go ahead,
I'll
Kit.
wait. No, I said I'll wait, like earlier, so Mads can go.
Okay.
If you insist.
Okay.
Okay. So Cassandra would turn to the and re-enter into
Angel's lab.
Angel's workroom after having the list.
She looks like she's finishing up some last-minute paperwork when you walk in for the evening.
And so, because it's only Angel and Cassandra that are in this room, the part above game, you guys are going to get to hear something interesting. But she calls out, "Mother, I've returned."
Welcome back. What do you need?
I've delivered that list you gave to me.
She nods and sets the last sheet of paperwork on a big stack and just snaps her fingers and it just foops off.
Teleports.
Yep.
Just teleports away. Though I do have one concern to ask you about.
She turns and raises an eyebrow at you. And that would be?
These past few days, I've found myself frequently thinking of a certain individual with no discernible explanation.
Eyebrow raises further.
I'm uncertain if it's a defect in my thought systems. Could you take a look, see if there's a problem?
Very well. She just walks over to her massive supercomputer and just grabs a wire and walks over, pats the operating table, more or less.
Cassandra gets on it.
Just jabs the wire into the port into the back of her neck.
Ow.
Yee.
You know, built-in USB. Nice.
Yeah. And she just walks over to her computer, just starts typing at things. Who was it that you had thoughts about?
Siren Shariak.
She just pauses. She was taking, you look over your shoulder towards her, and you see that she was taking a sip of what seems to be coffee, and she just takes... Excuse me? She turns, whipping her head towards you.
Is there a problem?
Siren Shariak is supposed to be dead, as far as I'm aware of.
She's very much alive. I met her in person at the portal before the battle.
Just analyzes, knows that you don't lie unless if absolutely necessary. That's impossible.
And even then, her line is extremely rare.
That's impossible. Kiana said that she eliminated her years ago.
And if Angel is also doing a diagnostic of her, she would find that there is no issues with her systems.
As far as I can see otherwise...
Well, no major issues. It would depend on if a certain something would count as an issue or...
If it's regarding that, then technically it would proc a proxy that didn't exist before.
Yeah, it concerns the lack of that.
Besides everything being functional, it seems like you have a lack of proxy when it comes to... Bizarre, this emotion. considering that we programmed you to not feel any. Or rather, I did.
I'm gonna clarify above game that it's not that she was programmed specifically to be completely emotionless. She has emotion, it's just she was programmed without a certain set of emotions that were deemed unnecessary for her work.
It's very interesting that you've developed these emotions without actually being programmed for them.
Just raises an eyebrow questioningly, not really understanding. Because if I remember correctly, I know that the problem is like she's trying to feel an emotion that she's not programmed to, so it's not really working.
Yeah. Just rubs her chin. Do you wish to delve further into this?
If there's
Find
a problem,
out what
if
it
there's a
actually
problem-
means.
if there's a problem, it would need fixing. No.
It's regarding your emotional states and emotions that you can display and rather feel. It seems you've somehow managed to get a affinity for one emotion that a set of emotions I never programmed you for.
If I'm going to continue to, if my body is going to continue attempting to feel these emotions, then it would be best for them to be added to my systems, wouldn't it?
Just purses lips with this sort of like amused look. The look that Angel's plotting, and Cassandra knows that's that look.
Just Cassandra audibly sighs.
Very well.
Whatever fixes the problem.
Well, I suppose this will help kill two birds with one stone. Get you fixed up and see if this Siren Shariak is the same one as I met years ago. See if she's still a threat. So, your new task is this. Along with these new sets of emotions, she says, starting to copy some over from her master copy hard drive.
Yeah. From dummy copy.
Yeah. You're going to be assigned to keep an eye on her, make sure that she's not a threat to this city and to this world. If she's deemed not threatening as whatever she is now, then I will dismiss sort of a lot of things about her.
Understood.
She finishes the programming and saves the changes and walks back over and unplugs the port from her neck. You're all set. Have fun, she says, just patting her back.
Cassandra looks like she's sort of basically more or less taking a moment to
process
as the changes are sort of taking effect, and like Angel can see like this sort of like her brows are like furrowed a little bit, and like a little bit of like rosiness creep onto her cheeks.
As I theorized.
Which is hilarious because this is the first time literally anybody, let alone Angel, has seen her blush in any degree.
Just purses lips. As I theorized. This is gonna be fun, she says in sort of like a semi-sing-song tone. Anyways, I'll see you at the ceremony and make sure you wear something nice.
More appropriate, I understand, Mother.
Good.
And thank you for solving this problem.
You're welcome.
I'll handle things from here, she says, getting up.
Just waves her off.
Yep, and she leaves.
Alright.
On an
Now for
unrelated
fall.
note, Cassandra is now invited to the Technic Book Wabansi Poker Night. It's a high buy-in.
At last, she has been purged of her impure thoughts of Sardon.
It does tend to have that kind of effect on ladies.
Especially the robotic kind.
So,
Disgusting. You nasty.
She respects him as a warrior and nothing more.
She's a robot.
And especially not his massive hydraulics, his impeccable
off.
circuitry, and
Piss off.
and his thick ass.
His circuitry is probably not as advanced as hers.
Anyways, moving on. Now on to you, Kit.
Really, all Fall would be doing is just like going.
oh,
Give it a second,
Who
Tom.
died?
Give it a
Tom.
second, Tom.
Tom.
Yeah, all Fall would be really doing is possibly trying to go back into the Magic College. Actually, he would also be meeting someone in particular, like every time he's trying to get in.
Azure.
Yes, he would be trying to meet up with Azure.
Oh, he's
Conveniently enough, Azure has transferred to the Valentian College. And yes, Valentia has its own magic college. You didn't study at this one. You studied, I believe, I don't remember which one in particular. I think it was either
We said it
Vor-
was more. We said it was more of like the artsy college, like an art magic school.
Yeah. That's Vorn. That's definitely Vorn. Their magic college. I didn't have a name for it, but whatever. Azure transferred over to this one. As you remember, she was one of the teachers at the Magic College of the Throat of the World.
I'm sorry, the Throat of the World, you mean?
Fuck off.
He's gonna punch you.
I will literally punch your throat out.
Throat punch!
But what does the Valentia mostly teach? Like, what is their
They teach. There's a lot of specialty teachers. Like, they teach in very specific fields. Like, obviously, there's illusion, necromancy, so on and so forth. No, not so much the really nasty necromancy, like the very lightweight shit. But it's mostly a specialty school. Like, even some of the deep magic is taught here. Funny enough, Weiss is teaching there now as a winter magic teacher.
Yeah, Fall would actually be going in for if they have magic items, and as well as learning wizardry magic, because he kind of wants to follow his dream and be an artificer.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I would say, just due to the short amount of time,
Yeah,
because
obviously
of the celebration,
get
the
in
most
right now.
you'd be able to get would be signed up,
Yeah,
and that's about it.
enrollment.
Tom just dropped out.
Oh boy, and he just went offline. Oh boy. I hope he comes back.
oh no.
We'll give him a few minutes to come back, but if he doesn't come back, I guess he's doing his own thing.
I decided to look at.
There he is.
There he is.
I mean, can't we have a break right now?
Yeah, this is probably a good spot for a bio break real quick. If anybody needs to go take one.
Okay.
while that's happening, I'm about to send you a few things really quick. By the way, you might wanna pin in our DMs that plus 50k message you sent me so that it doesn't get lost.
Yeah, there we go. Pin.
Also, Venom.
Eh.
Here we go.
Or, well, I got Venom and Mazza like this. I found, some images I think you would like, although for some reason I can't copy this.
If it's a link, you can just copy paste the link.
No, it's because it's on, like, Instagram.
There we go.
Oh,
Sorry.
you actually should be able to share a link.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the option to, copy the image.
Anyways, I'm gonna really quickly bless Venom in DMs that I have discovered some design sheets.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Blessed.
I'll just post, like, the normal link.
You know, if you know who ever finds these,
found
she
this.
will fucking embarrass the shit out of her.
I know. Okay, what is this?
Absolute
I
bless.
don't know why, for some reason, Instagram isn't letting me copy and paste an image.
Trouble. Very
Like,
rare
I-
revolver 6 shot.
I'm trying
Requires.
everything.
Okay, so
I'm trying.
I can read this off. Trouble, very rare revolver, 6 shots, requires attunement by a spellcaster.
Oh.
Damage 1d10 plus 1 piercing, ranged 40, 120. Arcane barrel, you gain a +1
I have
bonus
it
to
shown
attack
on
with this weapon.
I have it shown on stream because I manage the link does work.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is from Bonus
still just
Action.
gonna
This
read
was
it out.
one of the guys that I've been using constantly for Gungir stuff.
Yeah, I'm still just gonna
Yeah,
like
I might
read this out
looking
out loud.
bonus action a bit more.
This stream this stream has described video. Overload. Before you make an attack roll, you may choose to expend a spell slot of 3rd level or lower. On a successful hit, you deal extra damage depending on the level of spell slot you expended. When you have used this feature, you cannot use it again until the start of your next turn. Overload damage is 2d6 for 1st level, 4d6 for 2nd, and 66 for 3rd.
Yeah.
I'm surprised to make you do it before. Almost all the other like smite type things let you do it after.
Yeah, I guess it's different.
Yeah, it's so basically.
So I'm curious, why can't I copy and paste these images on Instagram?
Because Instagram dumb.
Instagram has
Yeah,
a bunch of
I
their
don't-
stuff protected.
Yeah, Instagram basically
You can
prevents a
overcome
lot
it.
of things, but you can either try to save it or you can
Screenshot your
Every
screen.
time I try to save it,
screenshot.
yeah, because every time I try to save it, it saves.
You
it
have
as,
to
like,
click-
a,
You have to click the individual image itself, like in its own separate thing, and then save it as whatever the fuck it is.
every time I try to save it, it saves it as like a web link.
Let me see here. I'm gonna try to save.
Guide me there and I'll download it for you. That one? Oh, I see it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to do it.
There he is. Sorry, got booted out of Discord.
Oh no.
Go, hopping back on.
Welcome back.
There you
Tom, thank God you're back. We had the entire wedding scene
how did
without
do
you.
that? I'm curious.
go. Right click, inspect, and then in the code, I opened the divider until I found the source. The source link.
Divider. I'm guessing it's this. So what do I do? Copy element, copy selector.
I just right clicked at the. I just clicked on the link and it opened up the.
Okay.
Did this guy really make a bunch of hygiene magic items?
Well, he did, and there's one that's literally called the Brush of Tooth Decay.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a wand of tooth. It's a wand of tooth decay.
So-
and
Yeah.
it's a toothbrush.
Bonus action does a
Drag-
lot of
Right,
really
open
Open
cool
link in
really
new
stuff.
tab, and
To,
you'll
de-
get the
to
link.
describe this really quick, the Brush of Tooth Decay is basically, or the Wand of Tooth Decay, basically a creature has to succeed a con saving throw, or they become cursed. And basically, when they are cursed, all their bite attacks have disadvantage.
The curse can be lifted by brushing the teeth with this wand.
That means that you're getting a lot of like secondhand kissing.
The wand of cooties.
Other items are lip gloss of the grave speaker, concealer of the unseen, shining opal nail polish. There's two different toothpastes. There's a toothpaste of water
No,
breathing
there's
and a
three.
toothpaste of...
There's
There
three.
we go.
I haven't seen
there's-
the third one yet.
Ah.
Welcome back, Tom.
I know
Toothpaste of frosty breath. And
there's a
then
toothpaste of shining smile.
Wait, what's happening?
Mintberry soap.
We took a break
creme of
real
the
quick
tundra,
while you were
ethereal
fixing your
silver
shit.
eyeliner. God.
I introduced Maz to bonus
Oh
action.
no, there it is. Toothpaste of bright smiles. Also, Magister's eyeliner, shimmering red nail polish, concealer of the unnoticed, wand of makeovers, concealer of the untrue, mystical
I've
purple
just-
nail polish, Bard's best shampoo, Berserker's eyeliner.
I think I have just opened the floodgates for Maz.
These are hilarious.
Welcome to frickin' bonus action. And the fabulousness that they are. Mr. Tim.
Ooh, a candle guard.
Anyways, is everybody back?
Yes. Well,
Yes.
actually, yeah, everyone should be back.
Meow.
Gypsy?
Yes, please.
No, I'm not back.
Oh,
Drags you back.
Oh, no.
You better wait for me.
Alright.
I mean him. I mean,
Today is the day of the party.
Woo.
Now that we've gone over everybody in question.
Oh man, I'm still trying to edit my armor on. God damn it.
Oh. It's
This is
fun.
hard. This is hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. All things considered, if need be, just fuck with it later. But yeah, you guys are essentially greeted with on this day, as I stated, the crowd of people who are cheering for you all. Like, lots of praise and thanks from the people.
Finally, some recognition we deserve.
You know, it's not like this is the third time that we've potentially saved these people from mass extinction.
Yeah.
it's true.
I mean, you guys literally saved them from Volt in the past.
Sakajivas.
And Safi's, yes. And out of the crowd, just the crowd basically, like the Red Sea, parts. And you see Blazing Angel in different looks than what they normally are. You see Angel in a very formal looking dress with her tiara on her head, her makeup done with her long blonde locks with white tips, her light blue tips to her hair. And then Blaze, still same hairstyle, but has a very, very formal looking armor on. Like, this is better than what his other armor looks like that he normally wears.
I would say Cassandra probably arrived separately.
Probably.
Or was
And-
also potentially just already there to begin with, since she kind of lives at the castle.
Yeah, probably. And behind them are the royal children, who are also dressed up, including Kamui, who really does not look like she wants to be here, but is here anyways. And she is also wearing a dress that suits her, but she does not look like she wants to wear.
Ooh. I'm trying to remember the name of Conway's this universe's
Siblings.
Conway's.
Kana.
Kana. There we go.
You see
One
Kana,
keyboard.
the current iteration. You see Alphonse, and you see Olivia.
Haven't seen Kana in a while. How's she looking?
Kana has definitely changed a lot since the last time you've seen her, considering that different universe to Kamui. She looks like she's definitely changed her hairstyle. She's gone to actually, instead of like a bun up, to actually letting her hair down. It's not as long as Kamui's, but it's pretty much comparable in a way. It seems like she's adapting the hairstyle,
Fair enough.
but doesn't look like she's about to like stab a bitch. She looks very friendly, has like a big smile on her face.
Alright.
Well, that's nice.
If you guys like look, you can probably like spot Cassandra in the crowd. Like she's probably standing in like she's probably standing sort of like off to the side, like near the royals somewhat.
Not one for the hero's welcome, huh?
Well, she was already here.
Just in the crowd, just got buried in the crowd.
She kind of lives at the castle, so
For now.
yeah. But you would like pick her out of the crowd, and she's got like this like dress, like an actual like full length dress on, like a very very high quality I know what word I want to use, but I can't remember it right now.
Regal.
Very, very gorgeous kind of dress.
Very formal.
Yes, all black dress, but just full-length dress. A little bit of a leg split on one side, but it doesn't go all the way up the skirt.
Yeah.
And like a tilt, a sort of like sloped collar.
I think Gungir would have only like polished up his boots and probably finally put his overalls through the wash for once.
Yeah, but he's Gungir.
Yeah, like, Asemar turns to the rest of the party and is like, "Does anyone else feel underdressed?"
Galahad
Where's
polished
her
his
fancy
armor.
kimono?
Yeah, Galahad polished his armor.
I mean,
Fall wearing the robe of Archmage. I feel fine.
I mean, Cassandra was told to wear something nice, so she wore something nice.
I mean, to be fair, Asemar, your armor does suit. To be fair, you were actually given a very nice set of armor by Duma that is basically... This is your for show armor.
Okay.
So
And, like-
I'll just say for simplicity, you put that on.
Plus, we're gonna do the dragon's scale cloak. So.
Yeah, Cassandra's hair has also been done up fancifully to go with the dress.
Oh yeah, the cloak makes the armor pop.
I went
Myers
searching
also
for this.
trying
You're
to
welcome.
hide behind her sleeve. Gasp.
Ooh.
Ooh, thank you.
No
Very
problem.
nice.
Gungir also puts a nondescript hat on Sardon to make him feel...
No, you slap a bow tie on him, a literal stick-on bow tie, and basically put a top hat
It's
on.
got a magnet.
It's a magnetic bow tie and a freaking top hat on him. He's done.
But yeah, you guys do.
No, one other thing to throw on Sarda, just the cuffs of a shirt, but
Like-
just the cuffs.
Like the Chippendales cuffs.
Yeah, the Chippendales cuffs.
But the hat cannot rest on his head because his horns are so big on his being.
It's like lopsided.
It's
put
like
it on
on the
one
horn.
horn.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on one horn.
Excellent. I love it.
But yeah, you guys do manage to pick Cassandra out of the crowd. And she looks freaking great. And totally unlike you have ever seen her, because you guys have only ever like sort of seen her and pictured her as this super militaristic woman, and then she looks really fantastic here, and it's just like, man, the fuck happened to Cassandra?
Yeah, just
Mom
not an angry
happened.
lost child anymore.
Mom got to her, but they don't know that.
Everyone, you ready for your badass walk? Gungir does the bender strut.
Okay, I also like to imagine that Thorn and Jesus also have bow ties on.
Yes.
A gentle, invisible mage hand is pushing,
May I roll?
is guiding, guiding Lyre forward.
You know what? For just everybody doing their own strut, group performance check.
Huzzah!
Oh God.
If you don't want,
It's, charisma, my worst stat.
that's a 9.
You just
That's an 8.
The
Bender strut. 14. Okay.
No, Buku
I managed
Robertson,
to
you
not
assholes.
run into anything.
15.
Not 20.
20. That's 2 successes there.
Half the women
1, 2,
faint
3.
in the crowd.
For real.
Yeah, some women swoon over the handsome knight.
Including Liar.
He's already purple in the face because he's holding her hand.
I like to
And now she's
imagine.
just outright swooning.
I like to imagine he does like the hair toss thing, but he only does that because like a plastic bag caught against his horns, and he's just trying to get it off. But it's like everyone else sees it in slow motion.
Not bad. Okay, the collected of a view you make. It's not the most pretty way of getting across town in this formal atmosphere, but you all manage to like make it look good.
Fuck yeah, we do. Yeah, I know, baby.
Just also something else I thought of.
If Barack was there, he could have given us
Tried to do.
Spartan
he's
information.
Fucking dead.
Like,
It's true.
Bird in the ground.
so I guess I should mention now retroactively, you guys also would have noticed that Cassandra had Siren with her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Also, amongst the crowd, probably would have been Skies and Weiss, who were
Oh,
holding
hell yeah.
hands.
Yep.
And also Minerva. Just
Sky.
probably nearby.
Sky's in a hand-picked dress as well, but Skies would have been like verbally cheering for them from the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Today is a very good day for celebration,
Yeah, it's
Blaze says. As you're sort of just like walking amongst the royals now. Milla is also there. I forgot to mention her, but she would have joined in a little bit later into the walk through the town, through the city.
Certainly a much more grandiose kind of celebration than the one we walked in on about 2 years ago.
Ah, yes. I remember it just like yesterday. Though time does fly when you're as old as I am. At some cases, you just forget how old you actually are and just go with the flow of time as it will be.
Will certainly take some getting used to.
Yes, you will know that quite well, Asemar. He says, overlooking his shoulder towards you.
Kind of looking down a little bit. Interesting. And not sure how to weigh the brevity of that, considering less than a few years ago he was just a mortal human.
You'll find some way to pass the time. Make something meaningful. I mean, haven't you already?
Oh, hopefully. If you don't mind, one of the squires that I'm going to be acquiring is a child from your court.
A child of Valentia? It's fine. I mean no ill will.
In one of the sieges that happened. She'll be well taken care of.
Nods. Thank you. Not everyone wanted to stay here after the destruction Volt caused. And I understand that, and I know I hold no ill will towards those who leave my homeland, the home I've built up for centuries.
Indeed. The other two are brothers. Their father was when you're in your royal guard. Killed when Volt attacked.
Understandable. They should, especially if they were a member of the military.
What is...
They weren't quite of age to join yet, but... This is quite the mood change.
Okay, so other people were hearing that too, right?
Yes, I was.
Okay. Okay.
You might want to put that on repeat, just in case.
The flutes.
Okay. I can get back into character here. Holy shit.
That's
Okay,
what I selected.
Never mind.
I guess
No,
it didn't.
you wrote M play repeat, not M repeat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, I had a song to play, but never mind.
No, go ahead, Paul. I mean, that's
If you wanna,
Asimar's conversation.
Nah, it's fine.
this is just as fitting. But yeah, as you're all walking through the city, probably making small talk with those of whom you feel like speaking to, you do hear like some people playing music. Street performers, like, in unison, playing their instruments, sort of creating this sort of jovial mood as you are waltzing through the city, making your way towards the castle. It doesn't seem like this is like any sort of rush, sort of like taking your time going through the town.
Like the shittiest parade.
Ravak? You know what I'm thinking this party could use?
What?
A little bit of a kobold rave.
I don't think these people would be ready for that.
Oh, come
Wait,
on.
I just
Later
realized
tonight, you've told us about them, but I want to experience one.
If I said something, it'd probably throw you guys completely off. It usually tends to.
You'd be surprised with the
I'm
people.
ready for it one more time.
Yeah.
I really need to try something.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
because-
Ravak.
No, let Ravak go.
Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Oh,
God damn it.
I'm so sorry I feel bad now.
You should!
I'll go sulk.
Cobalt Rave? Something we're not prepared for?
Alright, sorry, I was dealing with someone else anyway. Yeah. Things get a little bit intense during those.
You'd be surprised what the people of Valentia actually have in terms of culture. We have a very wide variety of people, even kobolds, who come from various clans.
If you need, I have a song for if we do the Kobold raid.
Not really in the mood for dubstep, but okay. Make an exception this once.
All right, fine. Electronica. God. Picky.
I just Venom. I'm just gonna quickly roll something to you.
Oh lord. What is this for? I need to know.
Because I realized there would be somebody else that would probably also be here to congratulate the party.
Oh yeah, her. Yeah.
There we go again.
Just suddenly freaking. Is Toe here?
Sure, he's the driver. He's coming up in the rear.
Could be, at least.
Toe suddenly just gets freaking like. A gremlin just hops on their back.
I mean, it's not for like the raid.
It just.
Arble, let's go back to TT.
Just Toe feels a freaking like gremlin suddenly like spider monkey onto their back.
Toe screams and turns into a halfling.
And just then freaking Dee Dee's voice is like, "Good job, guys."
I was wondering when you were going to make an appearance during her.
Get it off!
Oh, relax, it's just me.
Kamui picks her up.
Oh, boo, you're no fun, she says, like, crossing her arms and pouting as she's just held up by the back of her collar.
Kamui just sets her down. Just walk.
Fine.
Rolls her eyes.
Like, if anybody other than Toe, like, turns to look, there's just... Dee Dee is also in a pretty fine-looking dress.
CL runs up. Just, I told you not to run up on them. I'm sorry for her.
But I had to congratulate them.
You all see this very short Asemar girl. She's a little bit taller than Dee Dee at 4'10".
Yeah.
She has heterochromia eyes, 2 beautiful white wings, blonde hair, I believe. Platinum blonde hair, to be specific. And she's got a very nice dress on. I'm so sorry about her. She tends to get out of hand if I don't keep a leash on her, she says, sort of like glaring towards Dee Dee.
I'm glad you didn't say keep an eye on her, because you and I both know that doesn't work.
Chops her on the head.
Ow.
My name is CL Silverwing. I am Dee Dee's wife.
Huh? Huh?
You know.
Our ages say otherwise, but we're both over 50 years old.
Sure.
Hopefully that growth spurt comes in soon.
Just deadpan looks at you. My growth spurt ended when I was 18.
Open up!
Yes, there have been a lot of angry lolly children.
Rolls her eyes.
Hey, that was out of character.
Me also rolling my eyes.
Rolls
Some
my
people are just,
hate
some
you.
people are
both.
just short, okay?
Uh-huh.
That was Dee Dee.
Please stop. I'm already getting FBI at my door. I don't need more task force.
Anyways, congratulations. Just wanted to say that.
Yes. Congratulations. And thank you.
All in a day's work.
All in 2 years' work.
I thought it
more
was
like
3
4.
years.
More than 5.
It's
Time.
calmly just sighs. For you all, it may have been longer. But for me, it's been an eternity coming to this. 200 damn years. And then
Yeah.
some.
Yeah. Go be emo somewhere else.
We changed the future.
I suppose that's a good thing then. My work here is done. Unfortunately, still can't return home. But I'll make a life for myself somehow.
Well, if you ever get lonely, there's always a seat at the table. Wherever we happen to be.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Perhaps. You all continue making your merry way through the city and eventually make it to the outcropping of the castle.
There we go. Yeah.
Of your lives.
Yeah, keep hidden. Alright.
You all make your way inside the castle, where it's a lot quieter, but still some murmuring between a lot of the soldiers that are posted here and there. And you are led into the very large and grandiose dining hall.
Ow!
I relaxed by
Did
like
nobody
a
else-
millimeter when it got quiet.
Did nobody else get like a weird peek from Venom?
No.
Nope.
That was weird on my side then.
Yeah, Discord I think sometimes just kind of fucks up for people.
Yeah, it's been doing that earlier today. Anyways. Led into the large, grandiose dining hall. Blaze and the royal family take their seats at the far end of the table, and you are basically... Please, take a seat wherever you like.
Gungir takes a seat at his throne.
Throne's not in here.
Damn.
Fall
man,
to
you
seat at the head of the table.
Blaze is at the head of the table.
Sit in his lap. Sit in his lap.
Yes!
You know what? Sure, falls in his lap.
Gungir's just like...
Blaze just grabs you by the back of the neck and just throws you off of him.
No.
Gungir's just like, oh, thank you.
Take a seat at the table.
Right,
No,
yes.
Okay, now I was gonna, before that clarification, I was gonna make the joke of Gungir grabs a seat and goes to leave with it.
He's like, oh,
Free chair.
oh, thank you. Your best gift of all.
Anyways, quick question. Quick question for Venom. Would Cassandra also have been invited to this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were a part of the crew.
And technically sort of somewhat part of the royal family, but not actually royalty?
Yeah.
A guest.
I mean, you guys don't know this in character, but she calls Angel Mother.
I think she's done that before.
Not in front of you guys in character.
She would be a ward of the royal family.
She's a general, so she gets a seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, wards are affected honor. They're not just...
Besides...
She can probably be both a general and a ward at the same time.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Absolutely.
So yeah. She would enter in behind you, she would have entered in after you guys did and would take her own seat.
Now that we've all gathered, I would like to like to propose a toast, he says, raising a glass. And you all have basically a glass in front of you of what seems to be like some sort of like light wine for now.
I love bubbly.
Oh, sweet booze. Now, Toe, you're gonna have to be the one that drives me home.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm underage anyway.
Driver.
To those of who are not alcohol drinkers, you are given some sort of other concoction. Some other fruity beverage or
Obviously, Shirley Temples all around.
Yes. yes.
Another concoction. So Gungir is given a vial of acid, I see.
Anyways. For, I guess, however long this adventure of yours has clearly led you across many, many dangerous paths. Made some very good friends along the way.
And some strong allies, Cassandra adds.
Indeed. May your adventures take you to greater heights. And may each and every one of you live long, prosperous lives. Aye?
Here! And Gungir downs his drink and just in one single gulp.
Yeah, the rest of the royals down theirs.
Cassandra smiles and gives a response to Blaze's statement, saying that I will drink too, and then calmly takes a sip from her wine.
And then food is served. And everything that is brought out after the toast looks fucking delicious. Like
high quality.
The extreme high quality, the good shit. Like
eating like royalty.
Literally eating like kings. Take what you wish, eat what you want. This is all to celebrate you, after all.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, goodbye, music bot. Thank you for the pleasant music, but you are no longer needed.
Wait, why did it disconnect?
It said it was kicked.
It says it's been kicked.
Who kicked?
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. That's weird.
I must have auto-disconnected.
I didn't touch it.
I don't know the commands, so
I don't think I literally can touch it because I have literally no rolls. So even if I wanted to, I don't think I could have done that.
I'll try this one.
Huzzah!
Nice.
Hey, there's some good feast music.
And you all start chowing down. It's fucking good. It is probably the best food any of you have ever had. It's all good. Mouth-watering goodness.
Mouth-wateringly delicious.
Yee. Do any of you wish to make any small talk with any of the NPCs or any of the players?
Claire's just picking at her food.
Why am I waiting for someone to start a food fight?
Oh, Naya, try this one. Try this one. And I tried to feed her a piece of this food.
If anybody tries to start a food fight, Cassandra will wallop them.
She will
Respectful.
eat it purple in the face.
Off of the fork.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know steak could taste like that. I've never even heard of steak before.
No, I'm just imagining, is this what steak tastes like? No wonder people love it so much.
Is this real food?
Veal. Veal? What did they say that was? Veal?
Viale.
Viola.
I mean, to be fair, it's just like, if we're being like historically accurate, the feast would mostly just be meat, and meat.
Yep.
Good.
To be fair, dragons are omnivores, so they have a very large array of crap.
It's because like vegetables were considered like the commoner food back in like
We're talking
medieval
about
times.
Dragon diets. Humans are eventually going to be on the table.
If we're being historically accurate, Sardon, pass the ketchup.
Yeah.
So, if we're being historically accurate, lightning kobold there. Pass me the infinite jar of mayonnaise.
Yeah, I was about to say this is more modern. This is more modern than Avalon is.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot more advanced due to the frickin' technology.
I mean, if it was not more modern than Avalon, then Cassandra literally could not exist. It is advanced enough that Cassandra exists.
Well, that and Angel's a whack job.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Ravak.
So, point is that I would not be surprised if there's literally, like, bottles of condiments.
Yeah.
I was about to say, with this music,
No, there's not
we'll be
bottles.
having
There's literally alchemy jars of condiments.
with this music
That's
playing
more
in the
fitting.
background. We're going to have some bold and spicy sauce, courtesy of Outback Steakhouse barbecue. But yeah, Gungir will like chicken leg in his mouth. Right, Ravak, what are you planning on having the wedding, my dude?
Well, I hear cake is a thing.
It is a wonderful thing.
Indeed it is. Last I heard, cake is indeed a thing.
I heard it was a lie.
But I'll leave.
I'm
God
so
damn it.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, by the way,
Order.
add a character. I've been trying to edit Ravak into that suit, and I can't do it. I'm not good enough for that.
It's
I can do it
fine.
for you later.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
a Photoshop
Lovely.
teacher.
Hey.
Anyway, Ravak wearing the uniform or armor piece. He said, what was the cake thing, right? Shoot, I wanted to say something. Damn it, I lost it again.
No.
No, story
Rip.
for memory loss.
I think Kaiko should be able to handle all that, the details anyway, or the rest of them.
I would probably say your brother probably is going to be planning it in like a week or two.
Oh my
Give or take.
goodness.
Just for sake of sanity.
Yeah.
I'd say like 2 weeks from now. Give it enough downtime.
Alright. Well. Alright. We got this planned. We got this. Do you got the ring yet?
Oh, I had that for a while now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sure,
Who's your best man?
Oh, what now?
Who is your best man?
You think I'm gonna honestly pick any of you guys?
Savage.
Yeah.
I actually remember him asking Gungir to be the best man.
Oh wait, did I do that?
During our during our vacation arc. He asked Gungir.
I completely forgot.
Gungir just kind of cocks his eyes at him like, what?
What happened to our agreement? Just Gungir.
What the fuck?
This happened to me.
It's
Just
been a while.
what the
okay?
fuck?
No.
What the fuck,
He forgot. He legitimately forgot in character.
No.
Oh, that's such a great explanation.
No, Storm. You've been promoted from best man to priest because you know ceremony.
That would be such a disaster.
Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
Jesus.
I'm not a religious man. Gets up and leaves.
Fucking A. God damn it, Storm. This screams a shit show and I love it.
While he's in the pastor's outfit, up at the podium.
Amazing. We've only been at this for 2 hours and it's a shit show.
Bible in hand.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god!
This is the epilogue. Of course, it's going to be a shit show.
Well, I actually,
Yeah.
Epilogue part
you
1, the
would.
shit show. Epilogue part 2, my big fat kobold wedding.
The flush.
Oh, that blush though.
I just like the idea of the shit
Oh my
show
God.
and then the flush.
Yep. I had a funny concept for that too. It's like, Ravak is like doing the whole wedding thing, and then something bad happens, and it's like up to the rest of the party to like make sure the wedding is able to maintain balance.
Oh, yes.
Oh no! So we're doing the freaking Tangled short.
Not familiar with that one.
It's basically, we're gonna be basically helping the ceremony go along, preventing anybody from interrupting your ceremony, in a way. And beating the shit out of whoever decides to step in.
Wait, who are you talking about?
I don't know. Ravak's wedding.
As long as you don't introduce the baker to make a golem cake that we have to fight.
God. My mom needs to shut up.
Ravak will look to Morgan and say, it has been we actually haven't been able to have a date that hasn't gone with us not being able to talk about battle in ever.
I suppose not, but not that it matters to me, so long as I get to spend time with you.
Aww.
Ravak just blesses.
Besides, we're both warriors at heart. Our date is the battlefield. And that's good enough for me.
If I'm being completely honest, I think my warrior days are going to be behind me from now on.
That's fine. I don't plan on giving up hunting anytime soon.
Waiting to learn that a Kobold traditional wedding is a gauntlet of 200 zombies that we have to fight.
No.
Shit.
Here we go again.
That's perfectly fine. I don't mind at all. Besides, it's good enough just to know that you're a hero and that you're my hero.
Aww.
Duh.
Yeah.
Aww.
Heartwarming.
I know how to do people dirty like that. Years of experience. Years of experience. Seems like everyone at least has their plan. Angel says, interjecting a little bit. At least for a majority of you.
Uh-huh.
But those of whom who don't have a plan, what are your next plans? It'd be interesting to hear. She says with a coy smile. She's looking for, like, gossip. Clearly. Like, she's bored, and she's looking for some, like, juicy details of any kind.
From anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Well. Liar, did you have any plans?
No, Your Majesty. I didn't have anything in
Your
particular.
Majesty.
She was obviously speaking
Responding to
towards-
Angel.
Yes. Direct.
Just
speaking
keeps
towards
her
Angel.
head ducked the whole time.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be so nervous. But I suppose it comes with my nature.
I would suppose it comes with social gatherings in general for that one.
Just leans back. I suppose that's true.
There are some people out there who simply don't do well in social situations.
Yes.
Liar just, you know, she's just not used to it yet. That's all.
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Liar making that face that I drew.
Uh-huh.
The second one. The cold sweat face.
Yep.
Does she have a scar along her lip?
Yep. This whole time, ever since you met her. It was kind of fresh when you met her, actually.
I don't remember that.
Probably was a minor detail.
I mean,
was
you
an
have to zoom in
important
on her
one.
picture, but it's still there.
Anyways.
Gungir will remain quiet. Nope, shit.
Storm breaking shit.
The
Oh,
course.
Galahad? Or Gungir, what did you drop?
It's okay, just my microphone. Oh shit, I dropped the chicken leg. Fuck. Sardon, you can eat that. No, wait.
Oh no, mustache.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like Bob the Builder.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Why does he actually?
Just throw a hat on it and he's Bob the Builder.
I have this sudden urge to climb large buildings to attack gorillas.
What about climbing into sewer pipes?
And hitting
Oh,
and
God.
punching bricks for money.
Gungir takes a napkin, begins to dab the sweat from his forehead. Oh no.
As to be fair, with how much money is in this campaign, I would not doubt that the bricks have some
Gungir.
lining of gold.
I prepared a special form of entertainment for you for the feast.
Oh no!
Oh.
What do you get?
I reach into my portable hole and I pull out a 3-foot tall stack of loose papers. And I serendipitously set them down.
Gungir's gonna roll a will save.
Oh no. That's a 6.
Six. So, a while back I posted a video of a cat that the owner had like a toy and its eye, the pupils just dilated.
You mean dumbass eyes?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh god, what does he want to do?
I mean, he could just cast Shatter.
Why am I waiting for Gungir to go Tasmanian Devil mode?
Wait, he has a staff with telekinesis. What is he doing?
Yes!
He is going to pull out the staff of the Magi, screaming a war cry, the likes of which you've never heard him utter before.
Incredible.
And he will use telekinesis to whip up a tornado of these papers.
Whoosh.
And I have to run to the bathroom. Really bad.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Venom, I'd like to do something
Okay.
after Gungir does that.
Sure. The paper settles
like to
after a few
cast-
minutes.
Time stop.
Oh no.
Okay. Doom, 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 doom. There are a few individuals that do not look like they are affected.
That freezes 4.
Okay. You roll your 1d4, I'll let you know who doesn't get affected. Ooh.
There is no will save as a thing. Or there's no save as a thing, it just time stops. 4 turns.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
there are some
I know,
people
there
who
are
seem
people
like
who
they're
are immune
unaffected.
to it.
Oh, and those
The people who are immune or who
Well, in
don't
those
seem to be affected
4
are.
turns. I'll wait.
Of those who are unaffected are Kamali, Blaze, Milla, and Angel. But they don't seem to really do anything to stop it. They just like give you a look.
Of those turns, Fall is going to use. Let me make sure that this spell can do it. Actually, since this spell is not a concentration.
Time stop is not concentration, so
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm so sorry. This is horrifying to look at.
What?
What?
Cat, you have to redraw that. Yeah, you have to do it. I tried, but it
What?
just looks.
oh no.
I can't do it either. It's beyond me.
I mean, that's an A for effort. I'll give you that.
I need to get on my desktop computer to do this, but it'll be no problem.
That's so...
Okay.
Failed successfully.
Yeah, so
made. I'll give you.
I am going to
Pay
cast.
for effort.
Sorry, Tom.
I'm going to cast Precipitation a few times to make the sacks of paper reappear. But I'm also going to make more stacks of paper appear.
Oh God.
How many
Okay,
more?
so before that
I
time
make
stop,
about 6 more appear.
before that time stop started, when like after Gungir had started going wild with the papers, just so like during the time stop, just Cassandra's face is just frozen, just with this expression.
And I would like to do
Cassandra
one
could tell
last thing.
something bad was about to happen.
Yes, the neutral Bronya face.
I would like to do
Cassandra,
one
like,
last thing.
this most unimpressed look you've ever seen on her face.
Bruh.
I would like
the
to do
bruh
one last-
slowed down.
I would like to do one last thing.
Okay.
Gonna cast Mage Hand. Gonna grab up. Gonna grab a nice pie on the table and put it right above Mazio's character's head.
Cassandra's.
Yeah. Bro.
Just seeing that angel just
Cassandra's head.
glares. Just
Okay,
just-
fine, he won't do that.
Angel gives you this death glare of, you do that, you're going to lose more than just a finger. If looks could kill.
A protective mama.
Okay, wait, hold on. If that's the case, let me see if I can do
She doesn't care about the paper, because honestly that could be cleaned.
But you
Yeah,
fuck with
give
her.
me one.
You fuck with her not actually daughter, you're dead.
You know what? Sure, I'll do this. After cleaning up the paper, gonna dimension door to the ship and just grab a shit ton of paper, dimension door back, and just gonna make more stacks of paper appear.
Okay. Retcon your
There is-
pie.
Yeah, there is now 10 stacks of paper in front of Gungir.
Oh God. He's gonna see that when he comes back. Oh God.
Does Time Stop not have a type of spell save DC?
It has a.
No.
It does not have
It
a
does
save
not.
throw.
It says
Oh,
it does,
wow.
but it doesn't. It just goes off. So long as you don't fuck with people, like, harmfully, it doesn't
just-
care.
Not
It
even
limits it to
harmfully,
you can't cast a spell that would affect anyone or damage anyone.
Yeah, and dimension door is not affecting anyone.
So he
Yeah.
has that many rounds of stopped time, so he can.
Yeah, so I have
Yeah.
4 rounds. So 1 round was precipitation, 1 round was dimension dooring to the place, grabbing paper. 3rd round, dimension dooring back, and 4th round, or putting it
Putting the
back.
paper in
4th
place.
round, yeah, 4th round, going back to my seat.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
it ends, and
even if he did do the pie thing,
don't you even did.
even if he did do the pie thing, I was tempted to just like have like Cassandra to just like reaction time it, just like react as like the time stop was ending.
I just like the idea of the cake light on your shield activating as you defend against it.
I was just picturing her just swatting
there?
it out of the air.
Gungir,
He said he had to go to the bathroom.
it's out to the
Storm.
Give him a
bathroom.
minute.
I don't know if he was back.
Gungir's puppet master is in the bathroom. Oh, he's coming back.
Oh,
Didn't
there
know
he is.
Gungir had
Oh,
to fly.
I think I heard.
Returned.
Gungir's
I think
back from
he's-
dropping a hot deuce. What's happening?
Okay, well, Gungir.
There's 10 stacks of paper.
No. Let me say this. Gungir.
That
Immediately
reverb.
after the paper settles, You suddenly see there is now a total of 10 stacks of paper right in front of you suddenly appeared.
I'm unfreezes.
Cassandra still has the same expression on her face.
That I lean over to Fall and I say, that is the best use of 9th level magic I've ever seen in my life.
Why do I imagine he dog piles the paper and it just goes everywhere? Like a pile of leaves.
Just this resounding crash as Gungir, like, goes from a sitting position to just yeets from his chair and ragdolls across the table into the paper.
And they just go everywhere. Just dot.
Like he
dot.
Like
Wouldn't that also mean that the food just goes everywhere as well?
As the papers
Thankfully,
go flying
you put
everywhere.
it in one area, so...
No, I never said that.
Well, you didn't...
They were near him. They were not in one area.
Well, I guess the area that they were in front of is fucking a mess.
Meanwhile, I just keep eating food with Liar.
Cassandra's just staring with that deadpan expression that I posted in EP chat.
Asemar, they've got a thing called a pheasant.
Fall that's
Very
giving
good.
like a mischievous grin as he's watching Gungir doing this.
For us, everyone else might be disturbed, but I like to think that Tidnugbuku Wabansi is all just like, this is normal.
Kamui looks so annoyed. Kamui just
continuing to eat,
sighs.
and we're swatting papers out of the way casually. Like, this is not the 10th time this has happened.
He's just making re-kid noises.
Also, Gungir, really quick. As you keep doing that, papers just stacks keep reforming.
Snaps. Kamui snaps her fingers and the stacks disappear.
No, hold on, Venom. Venom
man.
first, before
Where
that,
am I?
Cassandra literally speaks up. No, Cassandra literally speaks up. Before Kamui does that, Cassandra, without even turning to look away, just speaks up and is like, Mother, cats have 9 lives. Am I allowed to take one away?
Just Angel with a amused expression. Go ahead.
Careful, he's around 6 right now.
So,
Cassandra
5.
stands
How
up.
many times have you gone down?
Too many.
Gone down at least 3.
That's what I
Actually
thought.
died
3 or 4.
once.
That's right, you died.
Yeah, because of Liar.
Cassandra
Or not
stands
Liar,
up.
No,
That's
you
the
were
thing.
mind controlled.
Yeah.
And also, it was in Toe's contract, so it is reasonable.
it was totally in character.
Why did you not get paid for? Why did they not get paid for that? They did their job.
Oh, I was no longer associated with the Assassin's Guild at that point.
Damn it.
Okay, so
Thanks.
Cassandra stands up from her seat and starts stalking towards Fall.
I'm sorry, guys.
Good night!
I had
Teleports away.
no idea.
Angel casts frickin'
Counterspell.
counterspell.
Counterspell the
Snap your finger.
counterspell.
Counterspells the counterspell.
Angel,
Counterspell.
well, Kamui's also here. Counterspell.
Hey, Gipsy, you want to counterspell the counterspell, the counterspell, the counterspell?
Hold on, what's being counterspelled?
So he's dimension dooring. Angel's counterspelling that. He counterspelled her counterspell, and frickin' Kamui's counterspelling that.
Okay. I also counterspell your dimension door, just for good measure.
Okay, because if this was going to keep going, there are 3 other people who could also cast Counterspell in this room.
So yeah, just Cassandra walks right up to Fall and grabs him by the neck.
Technically, I think this is animal abuse.
Friendly fire! Friendly fire!
Yeah, my wedding's gonna be a joke.
And then she just full strength slams with her arm, just slams him backwards, just with one arm.
Full Nelson. Thank you, Cat. Thank you, Cat.
With
I
one
call this
hand,
one rum.
just one hand by the neck, just
I call
full
this
strength
one
slams him
rum.
into the floor,
That's a funny name.
It's like water, except
and then steps on his neck,
tastes better.
and basically chokes him to death.
Calmly disintegrates the papers with just boom.
Galahad is ravenous. Galahad is eating 10 men's worth of food.
To
He
be fair,
hasn't
it's really
gotten
good
to
food.
eat in years.
It's really good food. After you're clocked out, you get revived.
Well,
That's-
that was at least fun.
That's life number 4 gone.
Well, I'm sorry, everyone. I have no idea what came over me. I blacked out
have
for a
you-
second.
Cassandra just brushes her hands off as she heads back to her seat.
Oh, Cassandra, look at that! You got so frustrated with Fall that you hurt him. You've officially joined our team for real now.
I guess you
Fall,
could.
are you alright there?
If that's what it takes to join your squad, then fine.
Here, have a rum. Have rum.
I'd like to
Have
request
a
something.
rum.
Can I get health insurance?
I'm
in
done with
business?
this rum. I'm going to try this thing called ale now.
Storm, is the art accurate?
Yes.
This is amazing.
I love how you did the vibration.
Yeah, it's great.
I love.
I can see it moving. That's the hilarious part.
Also, did anybody else notice that Fall literally has his hands interlaced together in front of him?
Like,
Devious
yes,
fingers,
I did it
devious
good,
fingers.
good. Yes. This was my master
I'm a
plan.
master of time and space, and I have accomplished wonders.
I am the master of time and space. Maybe I should
And
work for
paper.
bureaucracy now.
I have created paper.
As Asemar downs his 4th drink, he thinks out loud, saying, "You know, the problem with Cortana, prepared,
Hold on.
plays
Wait,
his best."
wait, Dragon. Could you repeat the first part
Yeah.
again?
Oh, I fucked that up, didn't I?
I heard the
could you
problem
repeat
with
the
Cortana.
Yeah, that's...
What's the problem with Cortana?
What the fuck was her name again?
Crystal Cortana.
That's what... Yeah, I did have it right.
No, I.
Crystal.
I
Well,
was
technically,
doing it-
her full original name was Crystal Kagaya Otsutsuki, but then she changed it to Crystal Cortana, but then went back to it when she went reverted to her
Okay,
true form.
weeb
But yeah,
shit.
fuck you.
Precisely. So he's just going to keep with Cortana in his drunken stupor,
That's fine.
saying, "She was prepared for Valentia's best, but not for Valentia's dumbest."
but not for Valentia's worst.
Oh, not the worst.
Amen to that.
He takes out. He draws his alchemical chalk, pulling out the yellow one, drawing a circle on his drink as it magically refills.
Nice.
I'll be needing a second glass, by the way.
Just what you get handed an extra glass.
I'm going to run out of this chalk before the end of the night. You'll be the first one.
That's alright, it recharges.
Somebody a hand.
Cassandra just
Drink
shakes
too.
her head. And I suppose that means I'm a part of this madness now.
Welcome to the
Long as
family.
you want to be.
Madness? This is Titnugbuku Wabansi.
Yep,
Alright,
sounds like
it's much
madness.
longer.
Above game, I got that. Above game, I understood that reference.
I got that one. I understood that reference.
You know, we should honestly have it petitioned that Titnugbuku Wabansi no longer means the vile, vicious nastiness that it means in its original language.
That's right. That's right. It should mean the brave, valiant heroes.
Here, here.
A rebranding of sorts.
Yeah. No longer when you
It's part of a whole language, but
when you walk down the street and you hear somebody call you a titnug, will it ever mean something bad again? When you see little kids in the street screaming titnug from their window, that's not gonna
That
be a bad
wasn't. You're never gonna accidentally embarrass yourself, and then someone says that wasn't very buku of you.
Seriously.
You're gonna hear that. Yeah.
When you accidentally trip on something someone says, you almost got wobbin seed.
Kill me. End my existence.
When the DM's having a minor aneurysm, you're no longer going to be called a titnug. You're just going to be called a regular jackass.
Yeah.
I'll raise a drink to that. Where's my drink? Oh, it's on the floor because I knocked it over.
Yeah, it's on your floor.
You're
Here,
given
let
another
me-
drink.
Ah, sweet. Gungir drink down immediately and holds up the empty stein.
Paul thinks to himself, can Gungir get drunk?
Nope.
Nope.
Cassandra
He's contact drunk.
He blends in though.
Cassandra glances to frickin' Angel and is like, Mother, could you bring me something harder?
She brings you sardon.
Fuck off.
No.
A mage hand.
She gives you
hand?
dragon fire whiskey.
A mage hand
you.
drops a rock in front of you. It just sets a rock down in front of you.
Full of magic.
The rock gets
That'll
chucked
fuck
across
you
the
up.
table.
And hits fall. Ow!
Yes.
6 lives.
Wait, where did Dwayne the Rock Johnson come from?
You're welcome.
I named it Rock Champ.
he reaches over the table trying to fill up Gungir's drink. You know, he's trying to draw the act. I should have said square, because it's square to make a favorite drink. But he accidentally makes it a triangle, and his drink fills with lamp oil.
Fuck
He's
yeah.
too drunk to give a shit.
Drinks
It's
it.
just chug, chug, chug. He has no guts, so technically he's fine.
Actually, he established he has a little wooden stomach that has an ever-burning fire in it.
Oh,
Oh shit! I just realized the words coming out of my mouth.
yeah, that's. You're now breathing fire now.
Up! Look up! Look up!
Yeah.
Point it up!
But yeah, once the angel gives Cassandra the Dragonfire whiskey, Cassandra's just like, "Thank you," and starts drinking it.
He's just glowing.
Now I'm gonna have to make a genuine Constitution saving throws.
Because this is the hardest shit.
What are you talking about? Why would you try to resist it? Just willingly fail.
The Dragonfire whiskey.
I mean, she would, but she kind of can't because of her hardiness. But she has to get through her own Constitution.
If she nat ones, then yeah. Nope.
23.
Nah,
Is
you're
your
fine.
character like? Is your character like Bender, where they run on alcohol?
No.
She's just so tanky that she literally is very hard to get drunk.
Yeah, despite being basically a really advanced robot, she is capable of getting drunk off of alcohol. So,
Anyways,
Jesus. So, Asemar,
roll a few times.
Yes.
That's a nat 20.
did you know your father? Before the whole vampire business.
He sobers up for about a half a second. He's like,
There we go.
Yeah, I spent a large part of 12 years with him. He was a conscript in a baron's local warlord who owned the region. He was, from what my mother told me, a pretty good fighter. He holds out. It turns the Witchlight Cross into its shield form, and traces out on his fingers the original artwork that he had copied onto it from his first shield. And he says, "I kept the artwork the same. It was my mother's drawing. An old talisman of some kind of protection."
That's really cool. Was it nice? You know, knowing, meeting. Was it nice to have a dad?
It was nice. It was better to have a brother.
Brother, I never thought about that. And Galahad takes a big drink and slams it down. What about you, Liar?
What?
Did you know your dad?
Oh, yeah. My dad?
Yeah.
Sort of like stares down into her drink.
Uh-huh.
Very big eyes.
Yeah, sorry, he doesn't know what he's asking.
Yep, go for it, man. This is the only time our backstory's ever come up, practically. There's been that one talk with Gungir.
Better late than never.
mm-hmm.
Let's get into traumatic backstories while our characters are technically drunk.
Oh,
The best
boy.
therapy.
You know what you're getting into right now.
Therapy.
Rip open their can of worms.
It is an entire barrel of worms.
Rip it open.
I mean, she just keeps staring into her drink. Yep, she sure did know her dad.
Liar.
Was it
Answer the
nice?
question.
Was it nice?
Oh, I mean, sometimes.
Nice.
Was it awful?
Sometimes.
I don't mean to push. I think I might need to know. I might need to know what knowing your dad might be like.
Oh, I'm sure yours could be lovely. I mean,
Maybe not. When they're bad, what are they like?
I mean, angry. What temper goes?
Yeah.
It's much nicer when you drank. Sort of staring down into her wine.
So he could be mad. He could be angry. He could be drunk. You think he could try to hurt me?
He could certainly try. I don't think he'd succeed.
Well,
I mean, he wouldn't have any reason to hurt you.
my dad's... I almost know nothing about him. I know I'm from another world. Not like
Probably
this one.
perks up with that.
There's a lot of stuff I learned while I was away.
Really?
While I was training. Things about myself. That I'm not from here. I was called here when I made the pact. When I began my training for the knighthood. I was brought where fate needed me. And that if my dad exists, he's in a whole other universe. And he was a Duke of Hell. He doesn't sound nice. But there's something in the back of my head. I still want to look for him. Even though it's impossible. And he might be mean. I don't know what to do about it.
So you
He
want
won't quit
answers?
nagging at me.
I certainly don't know what's stronger, a goddess of creation or a mere Duke of Hell. Considering we already killed Hell. And brought back the real Hell.
And then left hell.
I'm just spitballing.
To be fair, that was a goddess of the underworld. Well, false goddess.
So we're 2-0 for killing gods.
True.
I think you're well prepared.
And to be honest, you just seem to be wanting answers.
Yeah. Why'd he leave me? Why'd I have to grow up the way I did? It kept bugging me. I thought it was because of the way I looked. I thought it was because when you look the way I do, you can't be trusted. That you're no good.
It's not always like that, Galahad.
You say you're no good mere days after killing a god. Are you really that stupid? to be
You've
calling
done plenty of
yourself
good.
down?
I know what I'm worth now. But then that doesn't make sense. If he used to be a Duke of Hell and then went off and became a grand adventurer, then why'd that happen to me? I don't know.
Here's a theory for you, Galahad. Perhaps you're just following in his footsteps. You start off small and you work your way up.
I know if I had a little one, I wouldn't. I'd never do that. You know what I mean?
That's all you can do.
I'd never let him leave my sight.
That is something that a lot of people wish that they could have.
Galahad.
Few things more admirable than to strive to be the kind of person that you needed. Hence, that's why I strive now to be a teacher. My teachers didn't give me the opportunity to want the path that I was placed on. So now I might have 3 pupils who want to better the world because they were wronged by it.
Yeah. Maybe I want to give him an earful too.
I don't know what that'll accomplish.
but you're certainly welcome to try. I may need some time to get the blood keep in order. But after that, feel free to call. I'm always down to go 3-0 for killing gods.
I hope
Maybe
it doesn't
I'm
come
just-
to that, but maybe backup would be appreciated.
Without
Maybe I'm
question,
just-
my friend.
Maybe I'm just too drunk, or perhaps not drunk enough, but you seem to share a lot of similarities with Deringer, as far as I can tell.
That's the little one.
Nods.
Aye. Well,
She was abandoned out on the streets herself, you know.
And look at where it got her.
Had
Top
to,
of the assassin work.
had to steal for a living before Kiana found
Clearing
her.
his throat.
Started as a literal nobody. Nowadays, the entirety of the Assassin's Network knows who she is.
I don't know. I think parents are kind of overrated. I mean, Gungir's my dad now, and he's probably way better than whoever the heck gave me up to the Assassin's Guild. I mean, they sold me to the Assassin's Guild. They suck.
Dorena would probably have the same opinion as you. She'd say parents are overrated.
Yeah, you guys are my family now. Legally.
For all intents and purposes, her family would have been Rukruntain.
it's all well and good, but I just can't let it slide. It won't stop bothering me. Whenever it gets quiet, I think about it again.
That's fine.
Gungir.
Everybody wants to know what they want to know.
Gungir?
Gungir's gonna lay a hand on your shoulder, his hand coming from off screen. I know what it. I know how it feels to be missing your daddy. I gotta admit, I think about him quite a bit, especially recently. If you're needing some help looking for him, well, I might know a thing or two about jumping around the folds, if you catch my drift.
You mean
Per-
between worlds?
Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I'm actually not from around here.
I am very well
Well
aware,
said.
Gungir. You two are interlopers, calmly says. Perhaps maybe you'd like a hand with your project.
I've already got it nearly finished.
Work out the kinks.
Oh, leave him be, Kamui.
Honestly, I just gotta get it put into a door frame. I had my little project sitting on the bench for a while, just staring at it.
Wait, I just realized something.
What?
Storm,
Yeah?
are you literally making the doors from Monsters Inc.?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how the shop worked.
Perhaps
You don't think
maybe
the
you
House
want
of
a
Gear-
building.
You don't think that the House of Gears that Josephus has access to is on Avalon? No.
Anyways.
No.
It's beyond.
You could say it's D&D Beyond.
So that
Go sit in the corner. Anyways. Perhaps maybe you just need some place to set up the door. There are plenty of abandoned buildings that haven't been...
Yeah.
Well, not exactly abandoned, but vacant buildings that haven't had any residents move in.
Yeah.
I'm certain one of the smaller would-be shops of the new shopping district would be just fine for that dimensional shop of yours.
I mean, the location's not a problem. It's just
A working doorway.
What the hell am I going to say to Dad?
Oh. What if
You
we
tell him
made
a
it?
story.
What if we made it a really pretty shop? We filled it with stuff, and then you said, "Oh, I was gone for so long because I had to set up this amazing shop,
I mean, that's what
and I had to make all these friends." And then you introduce all of us. And then you introduce all of us.
Oy. And then I have to explain to Daddy why exactly I didn't leave a note or just kind of up and vanished. You know.
Sucked into a portal and
How about if he gets mad, you can tell him it was all our idea. Like, we kidnapped you.
that'd probably be a
Eh?
bad idea.
Don't worry, we can take it.
Wouldn't be the first time I've been kidnapped.
We can take it. Come on.
He just
Moral
Duds.
support's what you need. Moral support.
thumps his head against the table. Ugh.
Consider a building with a door for your troubles a part of your reward.
Thank you.
'Tis the least we can do. After all, you are heroes in the eyes of the people. No one will forget about you. Make no mistake of that.
I will.
Quick question.
2.5 years gone. I'm gonna have to go up to Daddy and be like,
How much longer are we planning to do this?
Forever.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to hit a stopping point with an epilogue.
That's why we're doing multi-part.
still got 15 minutes until 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
I honestly think that this is a good place to stop.
Fair enough.
I was about to press liar if she wanted to go visit her dad.
We still got 50.
that now first.
Anyone else at the table have daddy issues they need to take care of?
Liars.
Which
Just been
one? Living
sipping
or
her
dead?
drink and sinking down further and further against the table.
Yeah, still part of the Dead Parents Club, so I
Well,
had a whole
I
lot to
have
have that
living.
resolved.
I have a living
good.
and a dead one.
I tell you what, you help me out with my daddy issue, and I'll help you out with your daddy issues. The Titnook way. The Buku way.
Moral support.
The Wabansi way.
Why does
thought
it
you were
sound
saying-
like an actual street name? Wabansi Way.
You're all my noogies.
You're all my tits.
Nah, I didn't
No.
say titties for a reason.
But I did.
You don't even know what that means.
There you go. Now you know what she looks like.
So, Liar, do you want to go meet your father?
What?
Oh, just one time with the whole team together.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, that's not really possible.
Let me guess. Was that who you were? Was that who you were scrying?
No.
Was it your family?
Well, yes, it was my family, I suppose.
Well, I want to meet them.
Oh, I really don't think you do, actually.
Why not?
think they like you very much. I mean,
If they don't like me, then I'll tell them to piss off.
Oh, burn out in their yard.
But I
with
don't
yourself.
think I don't think that's how it'll go. I don't think that's how it'll go. Come on.
no, I really don't think that's a very good idea.
We're Titnugbukawabansi. We're full of bad ideas. It's all we do.
Oh, says you.
I mean, I really don't think that would be a very good idea. Hyperventilates a little.
Well, just think on it. We've got a long feast ahead of us.
Downs the rest of her wine glass.
I think we should all get to know each other more. We haven't had time zipping and zapping from one grand threat to the next.
You're not wrong.
Like, seriously, what's the deal with you right now,
I mean, I'd
Asemar?
like to focus on my feet.
Makes you say that.
I mean, you're all, you know, look at ya. It's obvious you changed. And you're Drake. You're dragon now. What's the story there?
Well, when I got rather irritated with the idea of Cassandra's, quote, training being more effective than anything we had learned in a year and a half, with fighting gods, dragons, Safi Jiva, and all manner of things, and that how somehow we were going to fight the goddess of creation with push-ups, I decided I needed a little bit of time to do some introspection, figure out if I could unlock an even greater power of being a blood hunter. So I went back to the source of my power, which was the keep outside of Ragmire, where the Night's Watch was. To my surprise, it had been turned into a cloning facility by the Queen.
Yell. Frickin' Angel says, yeah, that's where most of her subordinates came from, points towards Cassandra with a thumb.
I didn't get it when I was a kid, but you really are a mad scientist.
Just
Your
Cassandra,
Grace. Your
Cassandra
Grace.
sort of like stopped short and paused for a moment, and then just sort of like glanced towards Angel and was like, "Once."
You don't want to know how many secret labs I have.
Most of the above ground and the interior of the castle had pretty much been renovated towards the goals of Queen Angel. That is, aside from a small corridor leading to the depths of the castle. You see, the vampires worship Duma, god of
Strength and necromancy.
something of
War.
the sort.
I think war, battle, Duma.
However, it's not to say that he was a dishonorable god, and I've not perceived him to be as such. That's why when I decided to commune with him and in exchange for using the Falchions' power from Blaze on him in order to restore him to his natural state in return for power, figured might as well do it. Find power on my own instead of having it pushed in me through push-ups and running laps.
Ah, I see you've met my blood brother then, Milla says, speaking up.
I have. I've become his chosen champion.
I can feel his power coursing through your veins, even from this distance. It is quite an honor.
His power wasn't only restricted to me. Not only
Yes.
do I have strength 3 times that of probably the normal man, Thorn was gifted with a full evolution towards becoming a full-fledged dragon.
Yes, I felt
Something
that
to
as
stick on
well.
break.
He evolved into a full adult, and with time, eventually an ancient.
So aside from that, it'd just be me, him, and the squires that occasionally either come or are selected. And we'll finally make rather than a cult of Duma, an order, a knightly order that can do some good. Maybe even the village outside of where Ragmire used to be could be restored. A place where families can be safe. Not preyed upon like livestock. That sort of thing.
A noble cause. Cheers for the Knights Order being founded by Asemar.
I'll drink to that.
Sardon, quickly, refill my drink. Sardon vomits alcohol into Sardon, that was horrifying. Don't ever do that again.
It's just straight up lighter fluid.
Alright.
Wait. We already gave him lamp oil. Why would we give him lighter fluid?
It's
No,
my
this
new
is for
addiction.
special occasions.
Because we like watching the cone of fire that spews out of Gungir.
I kind of
Because it's funny.
imagine, like, it lights up, it doesn't spew out, but, like, his eyes are now glowing, and, like he's like a jack-o'-lantern now.
I like the idea that he's
that's
just
cool.
smoking. His smoke is coming out of his ears.
I feel weird.
Gungir has to get an emergency EMR.
MRI?
No, EMR.
Oh.
It's basically fixing like lining of your stomach or stomach surgery.
Great news, everyone. I have invented the endoscope. All right.
I think with that, eventually you finish off food, and it slowly becomes evening.
Rave time.
You are basically brought to the ballroom.
Yo!
To those of whom
Oh, let's get Captain Tunes in here!
you're brought to the ballroom where you can dance if you want, if you're not totally sloshed. To those of whom who are completely sloshed, you're brought home and put to bed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Be like, you've had enough. If you take a step, you're probably gonna fall on your ass or your face. And you all enjoy a very nice evening of light dancing, to those of whom are still semi-sloshed.
Is it like ballroom dancing or like folk dancing?
It's sort of more or less sort of like semi-ballroom dancing, but the music does change to like different things depending on whatever. Kind of like a school dance in a way.
Yep.
I sure hope not. There was a lot of grinding at those from what I remember.
But not as...
You didn't have
Crazy.
chaperones getting all up in that business? If you tried anything remotely risque?
Unfortunately, my high school... That was like a big new...
See,
I mean, people did
I
it,
never went
but
to
it was
anything.
mostly like... Yeah.
I never went to dances at my high school, and my middle school never had freaking dances.
So Galahad does try to get Lyre to dance.
Lyra says she doesn't know how. I mean, she doesn't. So.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Anyways. You dance with Morgan Ravak. She is not drinking much, but she is thoroughly enjoying herself.
Much fun is had.
Yeah. And after a very long night, you all head back to the sub and crash for the night. A much well-deserved, relaxing, or for some people, just clock out sleep. And that is we're going to end today's part 1 of the epilogue.
Cat. I feel funny.
God, that's terrifying.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
Yeah, we'll see you, chat. We'll see you next week for Avalon.
Oh man.
Bye, chat.